We're doing it. Hi.
Women in technologies.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Hey, Sydnee, what's going on?
Today drained me for sure. Yeah.
It's 3 p.m.
Yep, today drained me. But before I do that, how are you doing?
I appreciate that. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Are you good or not?
I'm good. I got a new hat on. You got a new hat on. What's the problem?
Yeah, but you took a pause like, I'm good.
Well, because I feel like, you about to get into your stuff, but I feel like I could complain. There's a lot of stuff in my life that's not getting done. That's in the back of my mind. But ultimately, I'm good. Yeah. My sister sent me something today that was like, I was going to share it with you and Amina, and it's like, essentially like success as an adult, what that looks like. And it was like a list of things. One of them was like waking up without an alarm, which I don't do. Traveling every year, spending time with people that you laugh with, living 10 minutes away from your job, living 5 minutes away from the gym. It was like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That like, a lot of the stuff on the list, I was like, I have that, or I do that, or I am that. So, I'm trying to change my perspective.
I like that. Come on, sister.
Yeah.
Hello. I love that. Sometimes the internet is amazing. I was going to talk to you off camera, but I'm just going to say it up top. I think I'm not complaining, but it is really racking my brain how everything that's going on in the world, especially with ICE, now is on the burden of not just everybody, but specifically Black and brown and POCs to like, this is your time to speak up. This is your time. And it's like, yo, when are we not speaking up?
Right.
When do we not, like, I don't have to post a fuck Trump or fuck ICE because you already know that's where
It's
I
implied.
stand. That's where I stand.
Right.
And I don't want to post anything unless it's telling you to do something. Like, oh, this is who you need to call, or you need to go somewhere, if you want to donate. And even then, like during 2020, bitch, you know how many times we were reposting stuff? Then we had to backtrack because somebody put out some wrong information. So now I got to do extra, like fact checking everybody, making sure the person who's posting this, oh, you not an asshole. Like, oh, that person is an abuser. Like, it's crazy work just to be on social media. And I'm like, yo, I just want to do my job.
And regardless of what you post as an influencer, somebody is tweeting you or messaging you, well, why aren't you speaking out about the Congo? Well, why aren't you speaking out about Gaza? Well, why aren't you speaking out about this?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, if you know about it, how am I supposed to be informing you about it? One, but I saw something today that was that goes in line with what you're talking about. Somebody was like, I haven't seen Kamala Harris since the election. Where has she been? Why is she not speaking up? And everybody was dragging this beige man in the comments. You want her to do the job that y'all didn't hire her to do?
Amen.
She at home being a private citizen. He's like, well, why isn't she speaking up? Because y'all didn't elect her.
Oh, so you just want her to work for free, for the love of the game. Is that what it is?
Hey, there are elected officials that you can reach out to and look out to for their words and for them to make some differences. Why are you asking this black lady to work?
Well, I mean, it just comes back to 2020, where all of this stuff, the COVID, the Black Lives Matter, Eric Garner, all this stuff. And we were like, damn, we not working.
Yeah.
We are still trying to do our podcast, still trying to be funny, still trying to be good friends, even though we were losing our minds inside. And it's like, hey man, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an activist, I'm not a lawyer. There's so many people who need to be equipped to gathering people to give them the right information to do the right thing. And I can honestly say, I ain't that person. And I feel, and it's ego, a little bit of ego. It's like, why aren't you that person? And I was like, hey, babe, it's hard for me to get up in the morning without having to take medication. I got a damn UTI. Like, it's clear I'm not doing something right down there as well. So it's like,
up there, down there, everywhere. Mess. L-O-L.
So it's just like, and you know I'm an empath, Marie. Like, there's just stuff that I care about that you're like, girl, you just need to just worry about yourself right now.
Yeah.
But it really bothers me because it's like, okay, so maybe we should do a little bit more. But it's like, all I can do, I'll give some money. I'm not going to the front lines. I'm not going to the front line. Because if they killing white people, what you mean? What you think they gonna do to us?
They've been doing it.
Yeah.
So that. But yeah, I think you got to stop looking at your black friends and asking them to fix what y'all broke in this raggedy-ass country.
Ooh,
and
Marie,
this is a fact.
Talk about it.
From the bottom of my little heart.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know how long you've been black. I mean, Haitian. But I've been black more than 35 years. And I just want to let you know, I was there for Abner Lima, Sean Bell. I was there for Tamar Rice. I was there for Trayvon Martin. I was there for...
I met Aubrey.
Breonna Taylor. Eric Garner. We constantly have to hear about this stuff where we see the violence on black bodies every single day. And there's stories that y'all don't even know that come up on our algo, and we just got to scroll like, okay, yeah, no, this is a regular business day for us.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, we deserve to have some joy in our lives, to do our jobs without having the weight of the world on us. Just a little bit.
The weight is already there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that. The weight is already there.
It's every day.
Nothing that you guys are texting and tweeting to us as black as comedians at that. Please, don't let these podcast bros, don't let these people that you're friends with in your group chat get you punched in the face in 2026, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your people. Look at your little raggedy uncle who voted how he voted. Talk to him. You should be the person that's advocating within the community that you live in for the people that you feel like are not being advocated for. Stop looking to influencers to do that, because that's not our job. That's not my job anyway.
I don't know about those people. I know about you and I know that we're trying to do as much great work here to make people laugh. We are very unserious. We are trying to gather ourselves in the messiest of times and just give you a little bit of joy for an hour or hour and a half. And it's like, man, we should be allowed to do that, because do you want to turn on your phone and just hear doom and the worst of the worst?
Yeah.
24/7?
Yeah, and we don't usually talk politics here.
No.
I like to be the escape from that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
and we should be allowed to do that.
100%.
Now,
100%.
Now, if you have way more privilege and all the money and all the access, and you know politicians, and you rubbing elbows with people in D.C., no. You actually should be speaking up and doing that work. But us, little old us
here, me at mess.
Yes, no. Me at mess. You're constantly fighting with your landlord. You can't even get that fixed.
Right. Who's advocating for me?
Exactamundo,
girl.
They trying to raise my rent to $3,500. So it's just like, baby.
They trying to raise your rent. They only gave me a lease for 6 months.
Whoo! How can I advocate if I don't have a place to stay?
You know
what y'all gonna do about that?
You know, all the people who use ChatGPT to help write texts and help write resumes and fix their CVs. Hey, ask ChatGPT how to make the world a better place. Okay? Okay.
Sis, didn't you ask ChatGPT to find your type?
No. I knew what my type is. Okay. I just said, where he at? Today, in today's ChatGPT adventures, I asked it, how do I raise my credit score by 80 points in 5 months?
Well, what is it?
Oh, it told me, first of all, make sure all your bills is up to date. I said, okay, let me just do that right now real quick one time. And then
did you do that?
I did that.
Okay.
Well, because, Con Ed had been calling me. National
Girl,
Grid.
Marie, the way that you be playing games with Con Ed is insane to me.
Con Ed and National Grid. So gas and electric were like, hey, you owe us money. And me in the middle of the wintertime, not paying either of those bills. But I paid them yesterday.
Friend.
Thank you.
And we can't talk about what you didn't pay for. We can talk about what you paid for.
What I did pay
and
for.
You did it.
Yeah. Anyway, so I logged on and checked my whole credit history. It has like the last 8 addresses that I lived at.
You've been hopping around, girl.
Well,
where in the world is Carmen Riziego?
Where in the world is Carmen Riziego? But yeah, no, I had like 3 addresses in LA. I had, a college address. I had 3 Brooklyn addresses. 3
so you
or
have
4.
a lot of addresses to erase.
Right.
Yes.
But I don't know how to do that. I didn't it didn't show me how
We'll
to do
figure that out. But you're doing it.
Well, listen, it says it's doable. They said it's realistic to bring it up 80 points in 5 months.
Girl, we need to set the timer right now. Because you know what? I might join you in that.
Girl.
I might join you in that.
Well, because I've been looking at apartments just to see, like dipping my toe in to see what's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I found an apartment. It's, a lot more than I pay now. It's like, it was like $3,200 or $3,300. Mm-hmm. But it's a 2-bedroom in Bed-Stuy. And
you like Bed-Stuy?
Yeah, I like Bed-Stuy. Okay. I mean, I would like to stay in the neighborhood that I'm in now.
You have a great neighborhood.
I know.
It's great.
But I like Bed-Stuy. I also feel like I want to be around more Black people.
Yes.
Every time I come to see you, I'm like, this is where the Black people are.
Girl, they yelling too. They're like, just suck my dick. Like they're and patois and everything. Yeah. It's fucking crazy in the neighborhood, but yeah.
Yeah, but as somebody who spent, my childhood in Brooklyn, to see what Brooklyn looks like now is like, it look like Wisconsin out here.
It's wild.
They're
doing that to Harlem too. They're doing it to Harlem.
It's wild. So I don't know, something about being around Black people, it just makes me feel like the food is gonna be good if I order it from anywhere in this neighborhood.
I mean, it's gonna be late, and they might have a little attitude, and they may suck their teeth a little.
Yeah.
But you hear that's seasoning. Just that patty is gonna be bomb.
It's hot.
The oxtail falling off the bone.
Woo! It's gonna cost you $27 for a small, but it's gonna taste good. Yeah. I don't know. I just, it leading all back to what you were saying before, it just feels good to be around people who are like-minded, people who look like you, and people who would look out for you if something crazy went down.
Yeah.
I mean, would they actually look out for me? I don't know. But I would like to hope that they're not just gonna pull their phones out and be like, damn, that's crazy.
And I just want to say, I feel good that we were able to talk about this because it was really driving me insane. And I was like, I'm always worried about the pod. Like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Are we okay? Are we being insensitive? You know how I am with this. And it doesn't allow us to really do the mess that we really should be doing. So I appreciate you giving me the floor to be as anxious.
Girl, you got the floor. What else you want to talk about?
No. It's like, I will hide from Instagram or anything if stuff is going on because I don't want to see that shit.
That's self-care.
I don't want to see that shit. Do we really need to see someone getting murdered in the street? Oh, we got it on camera. I don't need to keep seeing that on replay.
I've tapped out. I haven't watched the tapes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know the names. I know he was an ICU nurse.
Yeah.
I know that she had dropped her daughter off at school and it was 9:35 and she was driving home.
Renee?
Yeah.
Renee, yeah.
I know that, but I don't need to see the footage. Because I feel like for the Black people that it was happening to anyway, it was like desensitizing us to seeing Black bodies get murdered. And I don't need that.
I don't want that. So I think we can open our office door again and be silly again, but I really just wanted to, because I do love our listeners. I think I owe it to them just to be transparent as I normally am. And, but it also feels good to talk to you who I think that you're a little bit more, not stronger, but you're more like strong-minded in the sense it's like, no, nobody's going to bully me into feeling this way or that way. It's like,
nobody can bully you into posting what you don't want to post.
Yeah.
I was talking to another friend of ours the other day and he was like, I really want to post this, this happy birthday to so-and-so. Mm-hmm. And he was like, or he wanted to post, something against ICE.
He did.
No. He wanted to post something against ICE.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm afraid if I post this, that opens the door for people to be like, well, why didn't you post about this other thing and this thing and this and this and this and this and this? And it's like, I just want to post about, I just wanted to post fuck ICE.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know if I could. And I was like, it's your page. You built up this following. Post what you want.
Yeah. But then he also was like, I posted my friend's like happy birthday, and then people will write him like, how dare you celebrate while people are dying and protest. It's like, okay, so now we can't celebrate the birthday.
Hey, white people. People been dying this whole time. The whole time. Y'all are just aware of it now. Some of y'all are more aware of it now because it's happening to people who look like you. But people been dying the whole time.
Every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day somebody who doesn't look like you gets murdered.
Yeah.
By somebody who looks like you.
Yeah, and on camera, too. And then people were like, well, they shouldn't have done this. They shouldn't have resisted. They should have. It's like,
well, we didn't see what happened before the video started rolling. What? You're a cop. You're not allowed to murder people.
Yeah.
It's judge, jury, executioner. You are not all of them. You none of them things.
I just want to make sure that I get home to my family. Hey, that's not, when you serve, when you put your hand on the Bible, whatever pledge, it's not to get home to your family.
Hey.
You're supposed to serve your community, the people.
Yeah.
I don't even know what their pledge is. What is it?
I
when
pledge
they come
allegiance to the
no,
flag.
not that. But what is it? What is it when they say when they're sworn in or whatever?
I don't know, but I know Olivia Benson would never. I've never seen her. I don't think I've ever seen her shoot a gun. And
no,
the show been on for 38 years.
She has shot a gun, but she's also been kidnapped. She puts her life on the line all the time.
She's a good egg, okay? Now, Stabler.
Oh, messy.
Stabler, you know, he crossing lines. There was an episode, his daughter broke into somebody's house and was taking a shower, and he trying to bury that, and they were like, hey, Elliot, she's going to jail.
You can't do that.
She's going to jail. Woo! Anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's do a hard pivot.
Yes. Thank you, friend.
Some good news.
What's good news?
Well, I've been watching I Show Speed in Africa.
What is it?
He's a streamer. He just turned 21.
Okay.
He did a month in Africa. He spent a chunk of time in like a bunch of different countries and just highlighting like the beauty of Africa.
Oh.
He gets like 50 million streams. So it's like, it's a good thing because it's like he's showing people from all over the world that Africa is not what the news been telling us Africa is. It's like he's eating rice. He's hanging out with cheetahs.
I thought that it would make sense to be eating rice.
Sure.
Whatever part of Africa, they got rice.
Yes. They all got rice. They all got a jollof or whatever rice. But just, you know, showing the people and how happy they all are. Everybody got iPhones and smartphones. And just like, if you watch the news, you would never know that. You would think, oh, yeah, they all live in huts and they all, you know, none of them can speak English or whatever, you know. But I think it's beautiful. He's done a lot. I'm not following him. He's literally a child. But
yeah, anybody who's 21, no thank you. I'm all set.
But I don't know. I thought it was a really cool thing that he did. Me and my sister were talking about it. She was like, now I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Zanzibar. And I was like, okay. I mean, I guess I'll go to Zanzibar too.
Yeah, I would like to go as well, but I would just want to make sure that, like I said, when we were traveling last time, I was like, I want to be amongst the people. I don't want a tour guide. I want to be with somebody who's from there.
I think you need a little bit of a tour guide. You need somebody who speaks the language.
Oh my God, he's so cute. Why he got his chest out like that?
I don't know, because they all got their chest out.
He need to put his clothes on. He's tiny. Oh wait, I think, you know what? I do know him.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He went to Ghana and Nigeria and Algeria and Morocco and all these places.
Put that in a dump. Just put his whole dump in the dump.
And I guess he had a tour guide for every country that he was in, but he hit 20 countries and literally was living his very best life. And I don't know, I think it's a cool way to, because a lot of these streamers just be in their house, you know, stirring the pot.
Yeah.
Just egging people on. There's streamers arguing with Doechii about being a plant. Show people that are watching you something that they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I really like what this guy did and how happy he was to be rubbed down with shea butter by the princess of Ghana or whatever.
Well, shit, I would like that too. How do I sign up? How many followers do I have to do to get that to happen for me?
Well, on his streams, he hit 50 million in Africa, but you would see he has 46 million followers.
Oh, I got a long way to go. All right, well, I'll just be rubbing myself down with shea butter, thinking about Nigeria.
Hey, friend, I'm gonna get you some shea butter for your birthday.
And are you gonna rub me down?
I'll do your shoulders.
I'll take that. Okay, so my mess is that I have two messes.
Great.
So I'll say one mess, and you give me a mess, and then we go back.
Back and forth.
So the first mess is I got a UTI.
Yeah.
And the mess is that I haven't had a UTI since college. And the reason why I got the UTI in college is because I hooked up with, I think, a freshman.
Yeah,
and
Jackrabbit.
I was a junior. And I think I was going through a breakup, and I hooked up with him. And it was probably the worst thing I had ever encountered.
The sex or the UTI?
The sex. But also the UTI, because it was like, that girl is on fire! Like, every time I peed. It was crazy. That year, I got tendinitis. Tendinitis in my, in my calf or, like,
what
near
is
the ankle.
Tendinitis?
Yo, it's basically, like, I pulled a tendon or something like that. But I couldn't walk.
The inflammation or irritation of a tendon causing pain, tenderness, and swelling near joints like the shoulder, elbow, or ankle.
Yeah, could not walk. I literally was trying to walk, and I had to call the school van to pick me up and drive me 2 blocks because I couldn't even get to my door.
Girl, was you working out? How did you get tendinitis?
I don't know how I pulled the tendinitis, but I went there. I had to go to, this school nurse, and they was like, hey, we got to put you on some crutches. So then I don't know how to, it's not easy to use a crutch, so I'm using the crutches. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to be laid out. So as soon as I got better from the tendinitis, that's when I got the UTI.
Okay, so you was laid up in your room on your twin XL bed, horny. As soon as you got out, who is this guy, this freshman? You was a freshman too?
No, I wasn't. I was a junior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, I've made some mistakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
college cougar.
Yeah. You can't be a college cougar. How dare you?
It's implied that one is old and one is young, but
wow,
it's college.
Bitch, you really gonna do that next to my birthday?
College cougar, babe.
That is so mean. I thought you were gonna be nice to me today. Anyways.
I didn't say that.
Then the next time I went to the nurse, she was like, oh, you love coming here, huh? And so I had the UTI, I had the antibiotics and all that. And so I knew exactly what it felt like. This time around, it didn't feel like a UTI.
Because you didn't have crushes the week before. That's why. Your brain didn't make the correlation. Because you were like, I'm walking great. And then you were like, this pee is on fire.
So, yeah, pee was not burning.
Oh.
So, and when sometimes you say your pee is burning, people think like the clap or gonorrhea or whatever. No, sometimes you can have burning pee from a UTI. And so I did not have that. But something felt off, right? So it took me a week. Took me a week to figure out, yeah, I got it. I had something. I went to urgent care. And
okay, here, how UTI affects the body. Fever, nausea or vomiting, pelvic pain, cloudy or colored urine.
I had cloudy urine.
Ooh, but that could have been from anything.
Girl, no. I've been doing this.
Oh, okay. Chills, back or side pain, frequent urination.
Take that back. I've been doing this. Say sorry.
I'm sorry that you have a UTI and your pee is no longer clear. And for accusing you of having cloudy pee because you don't drink enough water.
I've been drinking water.
Yeah. So what was the symptoms?
The abdomen, that kind of pelvic pain, and then the cloudy pee.
And peeing a lot.
Oh, I was peeing like every minute or two.
Damn.
It was crazy. And I was like, oh, well, I've been drinking water for real. And this just makes sense. But this was something different. It took a week. And she was like, when's the last time you didn't? She was asking me, when's the last time you had your period? I was in the urgent care asking you. I text you. I said, when did you have your period? Because we have it around the same time. I
texted that to you. And yesterday I checked. My period is coming tomorrow.
No.
I thought I had it 2 weeks ago, but it's coming tomorrow.
Oh, my God. That means I might get mine this weekend.
Girl.
That sucks. That's why I was texting. Well, that's another reason why I was texting you. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not aware of my body.
I think it's you. I think you threw mine off, and now, because you're alpha, so I'm now. I think my period is now on your track.
Girl, we ain't even really been hanging out like that,
we
really.
have been hanging out.
You've been on the road.
No,
You've been at the house. I've been at the house.
No.
I've been in the house eating my storm snacks, and you're telling me that my period is affecting your period?
It is.
Period.
Yep. It's such a Libra thing of you to do.
Whoa, that sounds like, what are you, Aquarius? Pisces?
Yeah, well, the mess was, I go to one urgent care, and I go up, I'm on the phone with Amina on speaker or FaceTime, and I said, hi, I'm here. I need to see a doctor. And she's like, what do you need to see a doctor for?
Oh.
And I look at her and I was like, that was kind of weird. But I'm bad at lying. I was like, I'm here for a UTI. Amina starts crying.
She's
like,
for a UTI.
Yeah, she's like, girl, I don't think you need to say all that. Like, just loud.
And I know you didn't have your headphones in.
Oh, no. It was just
loose.
Yeah, so it was packed in this urgent care.
So you said in front of everybody at the door? Or the lady at the desk?
The lady at the desk.
Did you whisper UTI or did you
No, I said it with normal room voice.
Hi, I'm here for a UTI. You didn't go down a little bit?
No, I didn't whisper it. I said, I have a UTI. And then she was like, scan that over there. And I was like, well, why don't you just tell me to scan that? Like, and then I went to the next urgent care because that one didn't take my health insurance. I went to the next one, which was completely empty. The guy didn't even ask me why I was there. He was like, just scan the sign. It's fucking crazy.
So
I was like,
two urgent cares and they don't take your insurance?
No, one doesn't take United Healthcare, like community.
Oh, you got United Healthcare?
Well, what the hell do you have?
I don't have that.
Well, what do you have?
I don't know, but it's not that.
What's wrong with United Healthcare?
Well, that's the one with the CEO that's
well, what do you have?
I don't know.
You don't have no Blue Cross Blue Shield?
I don't, not no more. But I'm
when did you have it?
My birth chart is in the rafters for Blue Cross Blue Shield. They know me.
Excuse me? I was on Blue Cross Blue Shield as well.
Sure. I don't have it no more. That's
you
what
didn't
I was
have it since you were 26.
No. Because remember, I was going to the doctor as my little sister until she turned 26. So I did have it after I turned 26. Don't even do me like that. So you went, they saw you, it was empty, they gave you antibiotics. How long you got to take them for?
For 5 days. So I'm taking them and, I'm
It's
happy.
A pill or a liquid?
It's pills. You got to take 2 pills every day, every 12 hours. So I've been taking it. It's good. Can't do it on an empty stomach, so it's great. But I feel like after the antibiotics, the way everything is just going to be so, reset.
Clean.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm like, ooh.
What's the pill they give you after chlamydia, allegedly?
Oh, I thought you were going to say a yeast infection. I was like, that's diflucan. But
I've never had diflucan.
Yeah.
Diflucan?
I've had that as well. Anyways, so
doxycycline or erythromycin for chlamydia.
Erythromycin. I think that's what they had given me.
Allegedly.
Zithromycin. It might have been that.
Marie, what's your math?
If you've never had an STD or an STI, are you having sex?
Yeah, you should. Come on.
I mean, I'm not gonna say having an STD or an STI is fun, but
it is fun. Fun was had.
Fun was had.
Fun was had. It's not fun to get it.
No.
But fun happened.
But if you're gonna get one, these feel like the safe ones.
Very safe.
They're the most common.
Yeah. You don't want trichomonas.
No, I don't.
What is it? Trick? I had that. Oh my God. I know it sounds like I'm a slur or
no, because you said the last time you had a UTI was in college.
Yes.
That's twice.
Yeah. Trichomonas, I think I was 27, 28. But yeah, I got it from a guy and it's a parasite.
It's
and
always
it's
a nasty man.
It does not. It felt like, I don't know if you ever been to, well, I'm sure you went to Mexico or whatever. When I went to Cuba, I drank the water and when the parasites was tearing your fucking stomach up, when they having a hometown buffet on your insides, that's basically what this parasite was doing in my uterus. Nasty. Yeah.
I've been watching The Pit.
Oh, I love The Pit.
I've been watching The Pit, and somebody had worms.
Yes.
And passed the worms through his body, or the big worm, and then he had larvae in his brain.
Oh, girl.
Woo!
Stop.
Yuck.
It's nasty.
It is nasty. Shout out to The Pit. I do feel like I work the shift every time I watch the damn show, though.
I could see you on the show. You would be so unserious, though.
I mean, yeah, they got resident doctors. They got, they got the people who work at the front desk that talk about the people who work there in Philippines.
You would be good. Yeah, you would be good at the front desk talking shit. I can see you
or as a patient.
Oh, a patient, but you got to stay alive the whole time. You got to be one of them reoccurring patients. There's one guy who does. He's like, I think he's an alcoholic, and
you about the older black guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's reoccurring. So I feel like you don't have to have the alcoholic like issue. But
No. I don't have to. But let me see what the side say when they send me when I get the offer.
Okay, let's put that out there. Marie on the Pit, season 3. I can see it.
Girl, let me tell you what my mess is. Were you done with your mess?
Yes, I'm done.
So the other day, I was out shooting content for this brand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they told me it was going to take us like an hour of shooting and then I could go home. That's obviously not what happened. It's never an hour.
Okay.
So,
what was the brand?
It was this, it was like a vibrator.
Oh,
brand.
yes.
I was giving away vibrators. I don't have no more left. Please don't ask me for a vibrator. They sent me 6. I kept 1. I gave away 5.
That's
right?
Okay.
So we were walking through, we started in Dime Square and we were walking through Little Italy because I was going to go meet Carolina and Melissa. And I was like, oh, Little Italy. Like I'm in the mood for like a hot chocolate, maybe a cannoli, whatever. And the people I'm with were like, ooh, we could go down. We could be into that. We go to this one place. The guy's like super welcoming. He's like, oh, come in, sit down. Yeah. He's like, how many people is it? He's trying to connect tables. I'm like, no, it smelled really bad in there. It was like I don't know, like dirty mop bucket water.
when it like old Fabuloso or with Fabuloso in a dirty rag.
Yeah,
or
it was
dirty
just
mop.
It smelled really bad, and I was like, yeah, I don't like the way it smells in here. But I didn't say that to the man. I just was like, oh, I think our friend is next door. Because I was looking for a very specific cannoli spot that I had been to before. I was like, it's not this. So we went into another spot, the one next door, and everybody was just eating dinner. We were like, do you guys have hot chocolate here? They were like, no. And we were like, okay, say less. Turn a corner. There's this big ass, it's called like Cannoli King.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen it. It's like, very touristy or whatever, but it's like in Little Italy. So we go in. I'm like, this is the spot that I've been. I had a cannoli here before. Like, it's a nice little, let's have a hot chocolate. Let's eat our cannoli, whatever. Now, I'm with these people who, I guess, technically work for me.
Oh.
Because, they are it's like my brand managers.
Okay.
And like,
people,
whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I had just found out how much they get from the commission that they make from me. And I was like, oh, they doing bad. I got it. Right?
Okay.
What do you guys? I said, I'll get a hot chocolate. What do you guys want?
But you put it on your business card, right?
No, I did not put it on my credit card. I put it on my regular card.
But that was like your business card.
No, that's my
part of your business.
That's my credit card, but I didn't put it on my credit card.
No, friend.
But
that's business. She was doing business.
But let's talk.
Okay.
We get there. The waitress is like, "You guys staying in or you guys leaving?" We're like, we're gonna leave." They're like, "Okay, great." The lady behind the desk, behind the counter, is being real short, abrupt. I'm like, ooh, rainbow cookies. I love rainbow cookies. How much is a rainbow cookie? She's like, $32 for a pound. I was like, $32 for a pound? $32 for a pound of cookies?
Are they selling crab legs too? Like what? A pound?
Right.
Who's getting a pound of cookies?
Yeah, I was like, I just want one cookie. And the guy that I'm with was like, I'll take a cookie too. So now I'm like, ooh, little mini cannolis, because they have, the big ones that are like that big, and then they have like the little ones. I said, I want 2 of these, and then like everybody else ordered stuff. I go to the bathroom before I pay. I go to the bathroom. I hear the lady from the counter, "You guys can't sit. You said you weren't going to sit."
Okay.
And they're like, oh, no, she's in the bathroom. Like, she'll be right out. She's going to pay, and we'll go. But I'm like, why is she yelling at my friends about sitting? It's not like we were like taking up seats that they needed. It was like 6 people in this whole big-ass place. So I come out. I'm like, what's the total? They say $40 or like $44.
For cookies.
I said, for cookies, cannolis.
And hot chocolate.
And a hot chocolate.
I mean, how many people?
It was 3 of us eating. I said, $44? I don't know. That feels a little bit high.
No, that feels maybe not on a cookie part, but if you think about the hot chocolate is probably $15.
No, Sydnee, $15?
For 3 hot chocolates?
Only I got a hot chocolate.
I thought you was getting hot chocolate. Why wouldn't you get a hot chocolate for everybody else?
Because they didn't want hot chocolate.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's rude.
I got a hot chocolate. I think maybe one other person got a hot chocolate.
Okay, my bad.
But Okay,
no,
so
$40 is
so
a
if
lot.
two people get a hot, I feel like a hot chocolate is like $7.
How much is a hot
$6?
chocolate, y'all? We have no idea. Can someone list the prices for us? Because back in my day, hot chocolate was 50 cents. 50 cents.
That's back when a UTI was a baby.
Hey, friend, you know what?
I feel like a hot chocolate is $4.50.
The same amount as coffee? I don't believe that.
You don't. Coffee should be more. You think coffee costs less?
I think
Coffee
coffee
costs more.
should be less.
No,
I think hot
coffee
chocolate
costs
should be
more than a
more.
hot chocolate.
I think hot chocolate costs more because chocolate, I think, is more expensive.
Yes,
They
and
hitting it with a little Swiss Miss packet.
No.
They not grinding
was
the
a
chocolate into the
wait,
thing.
no,
Where you go? Because I went to like a fancy
Wait
Italian
a
place
minute.
on the Upper East Side when I went to Central Park for the snow day, and it was like a fancy.
Yes,
chocolate.
those
And the
are-
chocolate was at $8, but it was
Yeah.
worth it. I was like, this was a like.
This was not that. This was
Okay.
not that.
Okay.
I asked for oat milk. They didn't even have oat milk.
Okay,
So you
okay.
can't.
Okay.
I already know. I was like,
Okay.
oh. So he was like, we have almond. I tasted the almond. I said, this is nasty.
Yeah.
He swapped it. I said, let me just do the regular milk.
Yeah.
That's how bad the almond tasted.
Because you too good for whole milk. Yep.
Well, yeah. I said, I don't want to be on the street.
That's my style.
That's not my style.
Hello.
Nor. It was like $45. It was 2 hot chocolates and I want to say 4 cannolis and like a black and white cookie.
So what happened?
So I was like, what? I was like, why is it so much? Mind you, when she told me it was $32 for a pound of cookies, I was like, you're insane. I'm not spending $32 in here.
Right.
I thought I was going to spend, I don't know, $25? $20? $25? We were like, whoa. Mind you, this lady has an accent. She's been short with us the entire time that we've been in there. I was like, I'm just going to give her my card so, I can pay and be out of here. But I'm still arguing with her.
She already swiped the card.
She says, welcome to New York.
Oh.
You can't say welcome to New York to me, a New Yorker, with that accent.
Yeah.
You welcome to New York.
Ooh.
Right? So now it's a thing. Now it's a thing.
Mommy, I'm scared. I'm scared, Mommy.
No, now it's a thing. She's arguing with us. She's like, I want to go get the manager. I'm like, go get him. She goes to get him. He comes in. It's this Italian man. His name is Big Sal. He's like, what can I do for you? He looking at us. And I'm done up because I'm shooting content. So it's not like I showed up like a raggedy bum.
Yeah.
He's like, what happened? What happened? Because she was also like, if you wanted to stay in, it would have been cheaper than if you ordered it to go. I said, but we're still in here. And also, why wouldn't you say that when we got here?
Oh.
She's like, well, it's cheaper if you sit down. We're like, well, show us the menu. Show us the menu. It's a different price on the menu. It sounds like you're lying.
Yeah.
It sounds like you just charging us whatever you feel like charging us.
Yes.
I'm like, how much is a cannoli? She's like, $5. I'm like, $5? We had 5 cannolis, right?
Yeah.
So she gets the manager. He comes in. He's trying to like placate us. He's like, the customer's always right. She's still arguing with us over his head. A friend of this girl that was with us but came a little bit later is trying to like explain and de-escalate. She's like, you shut up. He's like, whoa. He's like, you can't talk to my customers like that. He's like, the customer is always right. She's like, they don't have any money. Now my friend behind me is like, we don't have any money. Mind you, I've already paid. She's saying we don't have no money. We can't afford to eat there. Babe, you've already ran my card. You telling people to shut up that I'm with. Now it's like everyone's voices are raised.
They're telling you to shut up after they swiped your Chase Sapphire card?
Babe.
Don't they know you gotta have some kind of money if you got a Chase Sapphire?
It's just a regular Chase debit card.
Okay, I thought it was Chase Sapphire.
Girl,
all those points you got on Delta, you don't have the Delta
that's
card?
no, I don't have a Delta card. Sis, I gotta raise my credit by 80 points.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Sorry.
Amex doesn't want nothing to do with me till I bring my credit.
I forgot about that. And you talked about that up top. I
Girl.
forgot. That was so long ago, babe. That was an hour ago.
Anyway, whatever. He's like, well, what happened? He's like, what did you guys get charged? What did you buy? He was like, she's new. She's only been here for a week. I said, this better be her last week.
Ooh.
She's yelling still. He's like, hey. He's like, take a walk. He like sends her away. I'm like, clock out for me, sweetie. He's like, hey. He's like, stop talking to her like that. Like, so he's trying to wrangle a bunch of kittens. And he was like, all right, well, it seemed like she did overcharge you by a couple of dollars. He said, let me see the receipt. I had it. He gave me back like $8 or something stupid like that. But then we walk out. Mind you, there's people inside. There's like, I told you there was like 6 people in there just like kind of watching all this go down. Mm-hmm. And he's like, he go like this, come back anytime, beautiful. I'm like, first of all, Sal, I don't want you touching my face.
My face.
You come back anytime. I was like, thanks. But yeah, girl. And then the cannolis wasn't that great, and the hot chocolate wasn't that good. So I spent all this money on something and then raised my blood pressure for something that ultimately was not worth.
You should have tasted it right in front of you. We're like, oh, you got nerve.
I should have.
It's not even good cannoli.
I should have put the cookies back. I should have been like, hey, we don't even want these fucking cookies.
That's what I thought you were going to do. I thought you would be like, because this is what happens sometimes. Not you, but just in general. Somebody will, I'll get to the register and they'll be like, oh, this is $40. I'm like, hey. Hey. I'm walking all the way back. Homer Simpson in the bushes. I was like, yeah, that ain't for me. And then you walk out.
I know, but I had already taken a sip of the hot chocolate.
Oh, I still gotta go.
We popped that box of cookies open just to look at them to see what was in there. But yeah, don't go to Cannoli King if that's what.
If that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Cannoli King. Y'all are on the list, Mama. Sal, we like you, Sal. But overall, the business, there's no business.
Big Sal.
Big Sal.
The fact that she welcome to New York. I said, whoa, don't, no. Don't talk to me like that. I know here. I mean, I don't know Little Italy, but I know here. She's like, welcome, this is New York prices. I said, girl, you're the only one that complained. All the people that I've had since I've been working here. You've been here for a week. Come to find out, she only been there for a week.
Also, the people who are saying yes to those prices, dumb. Like, I think we need to stand up. That's, again, we're bringing it right back. It's always full circle. We got to stop just being okay with whatever anybody give us. You know what I'm saying? If the price for the apartment is $4,000 and we're like, this don't make sense, this ain't right. If nobody gets the apartment, they bring the apartment down.
Yep.
That's just how it goes. Yep. If everybody says, no, I'm not going to take this, then they have no choice but to bring it down. And this is what they do. That's why it's better to get an apartment towards the end of the year, because they want to roll over and they want to make sure everybody is have apartments before the beginning of the year. So they start bringing in if something's on the market for more than a month or two, it goes drastically down.
Not in my building. My landlord kicked the people downstairs out after raising the rent by like 70%. It's like,
you can't do that. That's against the law.
And yet she did it. She's done it. She's trying to charge $6,000, $6K for the apartment below me. And it's been empty since October.
Marie, we have to put her in there's like a bad landlord site or something.
Yeah,
like
did
that.
You send that to me? Or
yes.
My sister sent that to me.
I sent it to you because somebody messaged us. It was like, you have to report her.
Okay, I'm a reporter.
She's got a lot of aliases, but you gotta report her some more.
I am gonna report her.
Report all the aliases. This is insane.
Yeah, but she's not bringing nothing down. It's staying the same price. She's evil.
Oh, and I have my other mess. Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done. I ate the cannoli. It was trash. I will never go there again. I have a cannoli spot in the West Village that I like.
There is. Is it it starts with a V?
Near the ice cream place?
Yes.
Yeah.
That place is bomb.
Yeah, I love that.
And their rainbow cookies, amazing.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And the price is not bad. Really good hot chocolate as well. Okay, so today, I had a meeting at 11, and I said, boom, let me get up, let me wash my ass, let me have my boiled egg, let me start my day.
Like, let me take my Zithromax?
No, it's, I have venlafaxine for my...
No, I'm talking about the other thing.
my my antibiotics.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I'm taking it twice a day. Yeah, it is. It is. You want to see?
No.
No, okay. It's working.
So you took your pills... You washed your ass, you ate your egg.
And so I was like, I have to go drop off my Newly, and I need to pick up my package that was missed the day before.
Okay.
So I go to the spot, and this is my problem with Flatbush. I love y'all down. Hey, whatever the hours are, y'all got to stick by that. You open from 10 to 8. You're 10 to 8. Why did I get there? I'm there at 10:30 because I was like, it's only going to take me 4 minutes to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Why? It's 10:30. Y'all still not open. Gate is down.
Wasn't even nobody in there.
Wasn't even anybody in there, right? So I got my newly packaged. I got my ticket to pick up my UPS. So now I go back and I said, wait a minute. UPS was in front of the building. So that means he gonna come and I could give him my newly. At least that. So I'm waiting outside and I'm waiting. I'm like, when is this man coming out? Like, it can't be that many packages to be delivered. It's like Wednesday. So I'm waiting. My dumb ass waits for like 15 minutes.
Damn.
16 minutes. I'm freezing. Shout out to Solomon Shoes, sneakers or whatever. If y'all want to, partner with me. My feet were warm up until the 20-minute mark. 20-minute mark, I was like, she's
waited
frozen.
for UPS for 20 minutes?
Because I was like, they're right here.
But this is at 10:30, so you got to be late for this call now.
So now it's 10:52. I call the people. I say, hey, man, I'm telling them to push it back by 15 because I got some UPS drama right now. So then UPS guy comes out and he's like, I said, hey, man, I've been waiting for you. He said, what's up? I said, I need to drop this package off. He said, I'm full. I got too many packages. I said, you just dropped some packages off. You can't be that full. He said, I'm full, man. To the brim. Go to 13, whatever, like, if you need to drop. I said, I went there. Yeah. They're closed. He said, they closed. I said, yes, they're closed. He said, I ain't got no room. I was like, oh.
The newly not even that big. Yeah.
I said, oh, man. I said that. He's like, all right, give it to me. Next time go to I said, I went there. They were closed. He's like, all right, next time go to. I was like, whatever.
So man. He wasn't full.
He wasn't full. He wasted my time. And then I said, you know what? Then I get a message from UPS that my package is there, that it was dropped off. I guess they had just opened their gates and UPS had been waiting for his ass too because they had to drop off a whole bunch of packages. I'm on the phone with him. I said, hey, do you have a package for Sydney, Washington? He said, Sydney, Washington. I said, Sydney, Washington. He said, Sydney, Washington. He starts looking through the bag.
They say, I'm convinced that when they say the name back to you, they're not looking. They're just repeating it so you think they're looking.
Yeah.
Sydney, Washington?
No.
Oh, Sydney, Washington.
But I hear him going through the bag.
He's going like this. Yeah. Sydney, Washington?
He's moving stuff around. And I was like, I could tell he's having some problems. I said, I'm going to come back later. He said, no, let me look. He's still on the phone. I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk over there right now. I walk all the way. I walk to the place that's not that far. He's still looking through the bags. I said, hey, yeah, I was the one on the phone. I'm looking for my bag. And so I give him he said, huh? Sydney? He don't know how to pronounce it. Sydney, Washington. He's like, okay, let me look through I see my package right there. Mm-hmm. I swear this man made me wait for 3-4 minutes for him to be like, oh, I don't see Sydney, Washington. I said, the box is right there. Give me my fucking box. Like, I was so mad. My goddamn box. He said, oh, you have to sign. I said, I thought you couldn't find my name.
Yeah. Pretend you couldn't find my signature as well.
Yeah, so it's just, and then I got to the meeting and they were like, so you had a run-in with the UPS? And I said, why would they tell them that?
Oh, your people really?
Yeah, I said, just tell them I need to push back for 15 minutes.
Imagine if you said I'm having a bathroom emergency. They would have been like, so you had diarrhea?
Yeah, or my UTI is flaring up. Imagine if I would have just said that.
That's like when someone used to call the house phone to talk to my mom, or someone calls to speak to your parents, and your parents are like, I'm not here. And you as a child are like, she said she's not here. And the person on the phone is like, well, I hear them in the background. And your mom or your dad is in the background like, well, why would you tell them I said I wasn't here? And it's like, well, why would you tell me to tell them that she wasn't here? Like, she said she's not here. I used to get in trouble for stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm not good at following directions at times.
I mean, like, sometimes when you go to the cashier and they're like, do you want to round up to donate to St. Jude's or whoever?
I don't.
My dad would always be like, I just got laid off.
Oh, Dad.
And I'd be at the cash register like, again? You say that every time. Like, as a kid, I was like, damn, my dad can't keep a job.
Golly.
And he'd be like, I have a job. I just don't want to pay. And he'd be like, well, why did you lie? Whoo!
I just tell them every time, actually, I can't at this time. Meanwhile, I'm ringing up $300 worth. It's like, yeah, I can't round up.
You're
need
like,
every dollar.
actually, no.
I actually went over. This is over budget. I really shouldn't be spending this money. And so since
what's the return policy here? Have you ever been paying for something and you asking in real time, what's the return policy here?
You said I need to be back by Wednesday? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Is it store credit or will I get my money back? Because I actually don't really like this store that much.
If they say store credit, I'm like, I gotta leave it at, and then do the Homer Simpson. Like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Yeah, there's a store that I spent $300 at last year. And after I paid, they were like, no, I didn't try it on, I think. I didn't try it on before I left. And when I got home, I tried it. I said, what was I thinking? And I went to bring it back and they were like, yeah, we can only give you back store credit. And they're like, but it never expires. What? That's a terrible sign. That means people don't want to shop here. It never expires. Now I have $300 and something worth of store credit.
Did you ever go back?
No.
Baby, let's go. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe you don't like it. Another person's trash is another person's treasure. Okay, so I might squeeze my ass in it. $40. I thought that's what you were gonna do when it said $40. $40.
Yeah, it was like $45. I was like,
from Poetic Justice. I love that $40.
Who says $40?
Remember they're in the hair salon and
and he's selling
Tupac.
the clothes?
No, Baby Boy. Baby
okay.
Boy, he comes in. Tyrese is selling the clothes to the gay guy.
He's like, for you, $40.
$40. And then it's this little tiny thing. He's like, well, let me squeeze my little ass in that. I'm like, yes! I love that. Okay.
I love it. Do we have any messages? Should we read something?
I guess we should read one message and then get on the hell out of here.
Yeah,
right?
Get the hell on.
Get the hell
I think you better leave me alone. Pack your bags and get the hell on.
Ooh, that's long.
Oh my God.
People really be writing. I love y'all. This is nice. Wow.
All right, I'm going to read this one right here.
Thank God you can read, Marie. This is, whew.
Hey, I can read everything except the price of a cannoli. Because $45.
Yeah.
Okay, my lesbian friend has taken the U-Haul trope a bit too seriously. Hi, Sydnee and Marie. First off, want to say love the pod. It truly is my favorite thing to look forward to on Thursdays. I saw Sydnee open for Bob the Drag Queen in Austin and just had to see what else she was on because she's hilarious and it brought me to mess. Woo! Shout out to Sydnee and Bob the Drag Queen. Can't wait for Marie to be in Austin this year. Yes, I'll be there in April. We'll be there in April.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We'll be there in April, and then I'm going to be in Dallas as well. So come see me. So back to this mess. I just want to clarify that I'm also a lesbian, so I'm not calling my friend out for being gay, but just a bit of messy, hopeless, romantic. So back in April 2024, my friend, we'll call her Elle, met this girl from Florida. We'll call her Fiona. She met her on Instagram. They hit it off and were almost nonstop talking for weeks until they officially met in person in May. Okay? Elle was head over heels for this girl, and since this was her first real relationship with a woman, me and all our friend group were supportive of her. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to July 2024, and Fiona is moving all the way from Florida to move in with Elle. Let's check the math. They started talking in April. They met in May. She moving in July.
That feels about right.
Okay. Now, we're all a bit skeptical about this because they had only known each other for a few months. But again, we were supportive because it's not our life or our decision to make. Once Fiona moved here, we started to see less and less of Elle, which I chalked up to her being in the honeymoon phase and spending time with her partner, who had just moved here for her. Okay? This is when we should have known something was up. In August, so literally a month later, one of our mutual friends, we'll call her Kay, went to lunch with Elle and Fiona, and at that lunch, Fiona basically talked a bunch of shit about our friend group to Kay. She questioned why everything we did and invited her to was gay. She was saying this about my wife that was inviting her to queer events around town because she's a lesbian. Mm-hmm. This was especially weird to us because Elle and Fiona had already started a couples page on IG together.
Oh, God.
But we're too gay for inviting her to queer events? Okay, weirdo. She also made comments about how her and I were the least likely to get along because we were both very opinionated. Now, she thought I had a problem with her. despite me almost never interacting with her one-on-one because I never saw her or my friend once they moved in together. Obviously, Kay brought this conversation back to us. Kay is mess.
I love Kay. Kay, come on to the pod. We gonna need you to sit down.
Yeah, Kay, sit down, sis.
Sit down.
It didn't sit right with her that this person was openly talking shit about our friend group without even getting to know us. Once I heard about the conversation, I immediately took it to Elle and expressed to her that I didn't know or understand why Fiona had this animosity towards us, as we had almost been nothing but accepting and inviting. But I'm not interested in being around that energy. From that point on, my friendship with Elle was severely strained, and I just didn't interact with Fiona at all. Period. Over the past year and a half, Elle and I have repaired our relationship, although it never got back to what it was. However, it's still fuck Fiona because she's a weirdo. Thankfully, Elle broke up with Fiona in November of 2025. But now Elle is already booed up again and telling us about this new girl she's with. Mind you, Fiona is still currently living with Elle until the end of January. I'm just nervous because clearly she moves very fast, and I feel like I just got my friend back. So should I tell her to take this relationship slower because the fast track clearly didn't work out with the last one, or should I not say anything? I know you like pictures, so I included a picture of my cutie little friend group, pre-Fiona, and a picture with Fiona and our friend group. Let's look.
Let's see.
Let's look. Oh. Come on, sis.
They're so cute.
Okay, this is her.
Uh-huh.
This is Elle. Oh, Elle is so cute. Oh, I see Kay.
I see what the problem is. Yeah.
Okay. Elle.
Uh-huh.
And Kay.
Yeah,
Okay, Kay. Wait, Kay's the one who was talking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kay is the one that was talking. Okay,
Yeah.
where's Fiona?
Right here. I see what the problem is.
What's the problem, sis?
I see what the problem is.
Oh. Okay. So, what do you think the problem is, Sydnee? As the resident lesbian, let's be honest. What's the problem?
First of all, lesbians pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we pillow talking because it's a girl, and it's like, well, it just feels less betrayal. But this person was probably talking shit, and they don't even know about the friend group because your friend was talking shit with Kay, right?
No, Fiona.
But why was Kay coming back?
Kay is their friend.
Okay.
She had lunch with Fiona and Elle.
Okay.
And Fiona was talking all this shit, so Kay brought it back to the group.
Oh, Fiona was talking all this shit.
Yeah, Fiona's the girlfriend from Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying Fiona was talking all this shit because Elle was probably telling her all that stuff.
Oh.
And that's why she felt comfortable saying this stuff because this is what Elle is saying to her. Because it's like, you don't even know the group. How are you getting this information?
Yeah, but she was saying, I feel like we wouldn't get along because we're both opinionated. I feel like y'all just keep inviting me to gay-ass events. I don't want to go to gay events. I mean, it looked like a bunch of lesbians trying to have a good time.
It looks very, very gay. Also, I think in most of our friends' lives, it's a canon event. There's nothing you really could do. Even if you're like, hey, man, I don't really think this is the right thing to do. Oh, I got one eye open on this girl. Like, lesbians are going to do what the heart says. What the heart says. Sometimes it don't even be about the cooch. It's really the heart. And the heart is like, this is my person. I'm going to be with them forever. And they going to make moves like that. So, I mean, unless you don't like, listen, 70% of a lesbian's life is being in relationships, and then the other % is being with your friends. If you want more of your friend, then you might not need to be with a lesbian. You might not need to be friends with a lesbian. I'm just going to because Marie, isn't that true? Most of our friendship, what I've been, boot up.
This is true. But also, I remember the first girlfriend you had that I knew you with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we would hang out, and you would bring her to almost all of the functions. And it was like, what? I thought I was going to be hanging out with my friend.
Okay, Marie. I wasn't bringing her to everything.
It felt like she was coming to more things than she wasn't.
Marie, she was DJing our show, and that was every Sunday.
That's not, before she was DJing Sydnee, she was popping, you were bringing her around a lot. And it'd be like, oh, and I liked her, and she was cool, like, to hang out with and stuff, but, like, it did feel like sometimes I would think it was just going to be us hanging out, and she would also be there with you. And it was like, okay.
I would not just bring her. I would be like, hey, such and such is coming.
No, sometimes you would just bring her. And you'd be like, but you guys are cool. You guys get along. Like, what's the problem? And it was like, okay, girl. All right.
don't remember that.
Oh.
I don't recall. So
we're literally talking about how you said 70% of a lesbian is relationships and 30% is friendship. You just try to smush the two together when we were hanging out and your person was with you all the time.
yeah, and then she's like, "You're gonna pick Marie over me." I said, "I sure am." Even though it's only 30% of you, I mean, it's 100%. Like, you're gonna be by my side.
It was more than 30% of me. It was 70% me and like 50% her. You really smushed you fudged the numbers
girl,
a little bit.
Sometimes y'all just gotta be blended. It's a blended family.
I think you should talk to your friend. I think you should be like, "Hey sis, it feel like you're moving kind of fast, especially if Fiona is still living with her."
Yo, that is fucking, throw everybody away. Everybody gotta go. This is crazy. They're young. They're very young. They're like 26. 26 at best.
This is Austin?
27. Yeah, this is young behavior. And because ain't no way we gonna be broken up with and like you still dating while you in the house.
They broke up in November.
Yeah, no way.
And she's leaving at the end of January. Hey, sis, happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
It seemed like you better get your papers, your freedom.
You can't wait till February?
Right.
Oh, because you know what? You got to pre-date before you actually date.
That's how we doing it.
Yes, girl. Because you dusty. You don't really know how to...
You dusty?
No, like you don't really know how to approach somebody since you rusty. But I think it's dust as well.
No, when I think dust, I think of that guy that didn't have electricity at his house.
Oh, no, girl.
That's dusty.
That's unhoused. Like he had a house, but it was unhoused energy.
It's like having a home with no walls.
Yes. Oh, but that's an open concept, isn't it?
No, that's inside. I meant outside.
Yeah. Open floor concept? Is that what it is?
Not an open floor plan, sis.
Okay.
I'm talking about the actual structure of a house, but there's no walls.
Oh, I thought
holding
it
the
was an
roof up.
open concept.
You see this? This is lesbian math. Because I'm like, I can't date somebody who don't have no walls. And Sydnee's like, open concept. But as somebody who dates men, I'm just assuming the house ain't got no walls.
Marie, you don't want to date somebody who doesn't have walls. You have all the walls in your heart.
Exactly. So why do you... If my heart can have walls, your home should also have walls.
And this is why you're on mess. You are you're in the hot seat of mess.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is.
This has been a
mess.
No, this has been a magnificent mess.
Magnificent mess.
Magnificent mess. And thank you for being such a mestie with me.
Mesties.
Okay, see you guys next week. Send more messages and run them reviews up. I love that you guys are commenting so much on Spotify. Get your asses to Apple, please. And the YouTube is going,
It's going up.
10K, and we're making merch, okay? 10K.
We're making merch.
Making merch. We're going to do it.
What we going to make? Shirts?
Yeah.
Lighters?
Yeah.
Scarves,
Panties.
hats?
Socks.
U-Haul decals?
Plan B. We got it all.
Zithromax.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.